Hi there. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tour of my console PC gaming setup. So I've spent a bit of time setting this all up, tweaking things here and there, moving things about. And I thought it's now worth showing this and doing a tour. Now I've given details of all the bits and pieces I've shown in this video, so if you're after anything, just have a quick look in the description and hopefully there'll be links in there just to direct you to where I got them from. So let's make a start. Now first of all, let me turn the lights on in the room. Now first of all, to note about the lights, all Wi-Fi RGB lights, meaning you can change the color on these, control individual lights. Advantage of that is the fact that if you wanted some ambient light in the back, you can turn individual ones off. So any ones that are bugging you, just turn them off. Whereas you can't do that with standard bulbs. You'd have to have it on a separate circuit and control it from the switch. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and drop me a message, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, make it count by hitting thumbs down twice. Coming over to the wall, got a blackout blind here. Reason for that is, from gaming in the day, I didn't want too much bright light coming in. I can just close it off and it's completely dark in here. Coming down here for seating. So initially, I did just get one gaming bean bag. I was thinking about getting a sofa or something, but I thought this would be a cool alternative. So a bit dubious initially about getting these. Tried one out and I was really impressed, really comfortable. So I had to get a second one. And together with that, also got a footrest too. Now these are by Loft 25 and this is Game Over. And the nice thing about these is you've got some pouches on there, so you can just dump bits and pieces in there. And I find it quite useful if you're gaming, you just lay your headset on there, for example, your phone, your remotes, etc. So quite nice and very comfortable, have to admit. Now coming over to the setup, first of all, I've got nano leaf. So these are absolutely stunning. Light quality is amazing from these. You can control every single light on there. So the light itself, each panel is a triangular panel. So each one can be changed. There's some set scenes as well. So that's quite nice. And if I come in at the top, it's got one of these rhythm modules. And with that, what you can do, you can actually have music sync going. So as you're playing music, it will sync along to that, which is quite cool. Next, coming over here, 100k subscriber plaque for the channel. You can see it's lit up, which looks really cool. And again, these colors can be amended as well. And what I've done here, Govee do a TV backlight, and I've got one of those. I just used one strip, stuck it all the way around the back of the plaque, and on the wall, I've screwed in some wood. So it comes away from the wall, and you can see it lit up. Coming down from there, Pac-Man light here, and this has music sync on there as well, but the only thing is it's not Wi-Fi controlled. Moving on over here, we've got the Echo Show, so quite nice to have a smart clock, so you can use voice control to control some of the items in the room, so that's quite nice. What I've done on this one, come around the back, I've plugged in an audio cable, so 3.5mm jack going to phono connectors. And that's actually plugged in to my amp. So my amp is quite an old amp. It's a Sony amp and it doesn't have Bluetooth capability on there. So this is a happy alternative. So what I can do, I can connect via Bluetooth to the Echo Show, play music on there, and it will come out straight through the amp. And then that's connected to a subwoofer. The subwoofer over here is the MJ Acoustics Reference 100 Mark I. And sound quality bass wise is pretty good from that. There's cabling going behind there. And then speakers wise, I've got JBL Control 1 speakers, just to show. And then the other one's just over here. Now coming here, got an Iron Man light. Only disadvantage of this is you can't control via Wi-Fi. If you could, that'd be quite cool. I could sync everything up then. Moving on to the TV, we've got a Samsung 50-inch 4K Ultra HD. This is the RU7400. Picture quality on this one is great. I did debate about getting an OLED, but price-wise, the price of this was quite good. So I thought, let me just go for that, see how I get on, and really pleased with it. Next, coming down below, first level, we've got our consoles, so PS3 there, Xbox One there, PlayStation 4 there. Moving down below there, I've got a colo light, got some pop figures here, got some games next to it. Moving on, some more games coming over here. We've got a Hindu god here, this is Ganesh. Another pop figure there, and some more games. Coming up now, then you've got our gaming PC here, and that's linked to the TV as well. So I've got everything linked up, so you can just flip between what you want to use. Headphones wise, I've got the Logitech Pro X here, wired headset, but sound quality is really good from there, even a great mic on here. Now coming round the back of the TV unit, you can see I've got my Netgear switch here. So it's just an 8-port switch. So I'm trying to wire in as much as I can. So the TV, the consoles, and the gaming PC is all wired in. Cable management there, as I've already said, really cool. You can see how much tidier it makes things. Still got some bundles of cables there, but what I found when I wasn't using the track here to hold all the cables, it was just all over the place, just a big mess. And you can see there, power strips I'm using. So what I've done, I've got 2 power strips and each one has some USB points on there, so I can connect bits and pieces onto there. Just to highlight the Govee Dream Color there, so it starts off from there, goes all the way around the unit. So it's actually just placed above there, and then it goes all the way around and then comes back up, and whatever excess I had, I just ran along the strip here. So it's just ended on that point there. Cables for the speakers. See the chunky cable I'm using on those. So just 2 of those connecting the speakers up. Now what I've done, I've got 2 power strips there. First one is for the TV, consoles, etc. And the next one is for internet connectivity and any hubs I've got. Now if I come down, not sure if I'll be able to show this too clearly. I've got Philips Hue Bridge here when I do testing on Philips Hue products, and I've got Netgear Orbi here. Internet connectivity is great on that. Now keyboard and mouse wise, if I needed to use a keyboard and mouse, I've got the Logitech G915, and we've got a wireless mouse which is the Logitech G Pro wireless. So both wireless and excellent in terms of functionality on there. Now coming in to see the back of the TV, and I've got a Govee TV backlight on there, so obviously that gives a bit of ambient light as well. And looking on the cabinet, this is a Govee Dream Color light on there, and the cool thing about this is on a single strip you can get multiple colors. Now if I stand back, turn the lights off for a moment, you can see every unit has a different color. It's pretty impressive. It did go over slightly, but that was fine. I just wrapped it around further and I didn't cut anything on that. Don't really like playing around too much cutting these things, and it worked out quite well. Next, just to show the lighting in action. So this is the nicety about the setup. You can play around with the lights and you can group them together. So you can use the Amazon app with this or the Google Home app. So I'll show it in the Google Home app. So come in here. What I've done, I've created a room called Console Setup. And now if I go in there, you can see some of the individual devices here. So for instance, I can turn off the Colo light, turned off, Nanoleaf, console unit, TV light, and 100k subscriber light. And now I can turn them all on at the same time. And then if I go in there, go to color, I can change to some static colors defined in the Google Home app. So for instance, all green, all blue, indigo, magenta. Looks absolutely stunning. I'm hoping the camera does give the setup justice it deserves really. And then coming over to gold,
Amazing. And then obviously turn them all off at the same time. Now, one annoyance is the Iron Man light that can't be controlled via any smart tech or the Pac-Man light. Not the end of the world, but a thing to be aware of. Now, in terms of the PC, that has a remote as well, so I can change the colors on that too. So just to show, and now if I come in here, I can just play around, pick another color if I wanted, or cycle through RGB selection there, which is nice. So there you go, pretty cool, the fact you can do this. And again, the same thing comes with regards to brightness level. So I can take the brightness down with all the lights. Takes a moment to kick in, let's keep going. And again, how cool is that? And then let's change it on the PC. Now, if I come back, go into Smart Life, what I've done in the Smart Life app, now if I go to Studio, so this is one of the rooms I've defined, I turn my lights on, and you can see I've got groups here. So group 1, if I turn that off, and what that's done is turn the first row of lights up here off. So if I now move the camera up, you can see that. I'll turn it back on again. There you go, turned on. Turn it off again. Another group turned off. Now, just to show, if I can, there you go. Turn the first row off, second row off. Left with just the back row here. So that's pretty cool. You can have just ambient light running in the background. And now if I go to that group, go to there, I can take the brightness down as well on all of them. Or if I come back here, go there, change the color as well. Now, just to show this, you can see I've got 9 lights in here. Take the brightness up. There you go. How cool is that? Everything controllable. So I could put those groups into the room in Google Home and control it via there. Haven't done it so far, but it can be easily done. Here you go, now flipped over to a sky blue. And again, if I now come in, the light for the Iron Man light can be changed as well. So that can be synced up. Obviously a manual sync on that one. But there you go. How cool is that? So there you go. I hope it's helped given anyone inspiration on their own setup and some ideas on what to get, etc. If you have any suggestions for me, what else I can add in there, just give us a shout in the comments section below. Be interesting to hear your suggestions. So there you go. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.